Yes, we're here at Silver One Conference in Amsterdam with...
Suppoman.
Who doesn't know this guy? I mean, 140,000 followers, or even more actually, on YouTube. He is live in Amsterdam. So how do you like it actually? You already went to some certain areas in the city, or?
Yeah. I probably don't need the microphone. I'm that loud. So I love it here. It's hot though. Jeez, I mean, when I came from the UK, it was like 10 degrees, and now it's 27 degrees. It's like unseasonably warm. But yeah, I've been here now about nearly 24 hours. Okay, yeah, and had a little sightseeing tour of Amsterdam last night. It was very busy, very busy, very busy. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Okay. So, what are you doing here actually? I mean, what are you doing here?
So I'm here to see U-Trust. Because they're a payments app that I've been in with right from the beginning, and they're going to be launching today, so I'm very excited to see that. That's why I'm here mainly, but also just an opportunity to meet other people as well, like yourself and others. That's it, really.
So actually, how does your schedule look like? I mean, I look a couple of times a week at your channel. I mean, then you're there, How does it look like?
Well, pretty much every day is committed to cryptocurrency and YouTube. So in the morning I get up, I look at my CoinMarketCap app, see how all the coins are doing, and then I look at my Blockfolio, see how my investments are doing, and then I pretty much plan a video from that point. So I kind of think, right, what kind of needs to be covered? What are people asking to know more about? And I will typically center a video around that, do some research, compile it all, put it all into a easy to understand format, and then that's it. And then after that, it's still on the cryptocurrency market, having a look at how things are doing, whilst I'm kind of maintaining my day-to-day, seeing my son, and chilling out and watching Netflix, The Walking Dead.
Sounds good. So, and actually you're also promoting, actually you're reviewing also ICOs. What kind of developments do you see in this ICO market actually?
Well, I think that ICOs nowadays have to be just a little bit more special than they did maybe about 6 months ago. 6 months ago, pretty much people were just chucking money at anything. I think there is a big appetite for ICOs, particularly because certain ICOs like Ethos did nearly 300x. Icon did 115x. And there have been lots of cryptocurrencies that have really outperformed the market. And they were people that invested in them at ICO stage, obviously minted now. So, but I think that not everything can 10x or 100x now. Back in the day, maybe you had to just be a little bit exciting, but now you have to be a game changer, like Quark chain or Hashgraph, for instance.
All right. So it has to be actually a usability maybe, or an actual use case, or how do you say?
Yeah, I think that mass market appeal is what will make a cryptocurrency thrive. Yeah. It has to make it easy for your normal person to get into cryptocurrency. And that will come with speed. And so the biggest people that concentrate on speed, like Zilliqa, like Credits, Hashgraph are bringing a new standard in processing speed. So I think the speedier a transaction is, the more mass market appeal a cryptocurrency has. So speed is actually a decisive factor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, the protocol is still a factor in the success of.
What I'm liking about protocols is just what they're enabling people to do, like the one chain protocol, for instance, the cross chain protocol, and allowing finance apps to communicate with other blockchains. Perfect. That is brilliant. So so, I mean, there's no like one answer. You know what I mean? But what I would say is that the thing that makes something mass market appeal is that it's easy to use. And if you use something that's clunky and slow, you'll never use it again. It's like when I used to download an app and I'd load it, and then if it took too long to load, I'd delete it straight away. That'd be it. But if something worked really quickly, really nicely, really sleek, then I'd use it. And so therefore speed is such a big thing. So transacting speed, processing speed's massive. Okay.
And what are actually which the questions are you ask. I mean, people are asking, what is the Bitcoin doing the next this year, or that kind of question? Or what
no, the questions I get is, what coin's going to 100x? What coin's going to 1000x? You know, is Bitcoin going to hit $1 million? But mainly it's, you know, what's the next big ICO?
Yeah,
what's the
next Bitcoin actually?
Yeah, what's the next Bitcoin? Which is all, you know, all suitable questions, because everybody's just got an appetite to make money. Yeah. So yeah, but people really want to know what are the game changers. Yeah. And it's a tough one to answer, because if I answer, it almost becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, true.
Because I've said it, and people then start believing it.
You're quite an influencer now,
yeah. So I try to be careful, but it's just difficult, because there are a lot of projects I like. Not a lot, not tons, but like there are quite a few that I really like the sound of. And once I talk about it, then everybody gets in on it, and then everybody wants me to talk about it more and more and more, like credits, for instance.
Yeah, okay. You're still favorable of credits? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with a cryptocurrency is they've got to keep this momentum of positivity and growth, and they have to keep on innovating. And credits have come under a tremendous amount of fire, particularly because of Ivan on Tech. And I'm not going to say Ivan on Tech was wrong, because he was right to say that. But because the market is so sensitive, it doesn't take long for people's sentiment to switch around completely. And people went from loving credit to hating it purely on one review. So it's difficult. It's a difficult sentiment to to control, or to for people to control, really.
Maybe we can do a top 3 of coins or ICOs you really like, or.
Ooh, tough one. That's like the biggest question I get asked. Well, I'll definitely say I'm bullish on Hashgraph, simply because I think they've got the ability to be a top 3 coin, because they have their own standard, because they are introducing something new. You know, lots of things are just iterations of other things, like other currencies are just like Bitcoin, other building apps are just like Ethereum. But Hashgraph's different, a bit like IOTA, and IOTA's the top 10 coin, and the reason why is because, well, largely because they introduced Tangle. And so Hashgraph is that new technology. So that is definitely one, but it's not going to be easy to get into. I think it's only a private sale.
Oh, it's only a private sale.
Yeah, and I've not been invited to the private sale.
You're not getting paid by Hashgraph, or?
Oh no, not at all. No, I've not been paid by anyone. True story.
Only by the exchange, maybe. Or not, I mean,
by the exchange. Yeah. They've been kind to me so far. I've not had any hacks, and only I've made some losses. I made quite a few losses, actually. That's why I made it my business to like learn this game, was so I mitigated losses, because I made a lot of ridiculous trades at first.
So maybe a few questions. I mean, what was actually your biggest winner if you look back as a trader?
Ethos.
Yeah.
Well, Ethos was my best as an investor. As a trader, it was Ripple. So that was a pure trade. So I
last year, I think.
Yeah, that was my first ever trade, actually, in cryptocurrency. Was actually probably my best. And that was because I was a trader back then. You know, now I'm more of an investor, because I've realized that if I just held the coins I traded, I probably would have made more money in the end anyway. But Ripple was my best one. 20x'd on that. Yeah.
They were one of the biggest last year.
Yeah.
So you're originally from the banking industry, or?
No.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a trader bank.
No. I've never been. I've never actually been in the banking industry at all. And now I definitely don't like the banking industry.
You're based in UK, and how is it? I mean, when you, for instance, at an event of a traditional banking event, do you come there as a crypto speaker, or?
No. This is only my second ever event, to be honest.
Serious?
Yeah. I went to San Francisco for Trinity back in January, and then today Utrust, and I'm going to be probably doing my first ever speaking gig in Dubai on the 3rd of May. So that's like, so I don't really go out. I just go on YouTube. That's my thing.
Okay.
That's me old thingy.
Well, so what did you before YouTube thing?
I had a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I'm a Udemy teacher as well. So I used to teach Facebook ads, Google ads, all the social media, how to like make the most of marketing with them. All of those things I've now used for my crypto channel. But yeah, that's what I did. And then before that, I was in recruitment, and then before that, I was in law. So quite a big, quite a varied, career really.
So the last question, what do you think of, I mean, these social media companies who are actually boycotting crypto? What do you think of it? Like Facebook, Google? I mean,
I understand why. I understand why, because there's a lot of, I mean, when you look at the statistics, 70% of ICOs failed last year. And, if you give, not necessarily scam ICOs, I'm not going to say scam ICOs, but if you give everybody the chance to make money, if you give a load of entrepreneurs to make money in this ICO market, then loads of people are going to lose money ultimately, because most will die. So I think it's a good thing in a way, because it stops garbage being promoted to your regular person that just wants to make a bit of money. They can lose a lot of money, but at the same time, it's obviously not a good thing, because it tells the rest of the world, oh, we don't like cryptocurrency. We're big companies and we are against cryptocurrency. That's the kind of thing it says. So yeah, so
okay.
Good and bad. Good and bad.
Last question, what explains actually your success? I mean, did you do, 143,000 subscriptions it's a lot.
I don't know. I think that it's because I am just a regular person. I'm not like a professional kind of trade, come with this like financial background and try and be all overly technical. I'm just an everyday kind of person, I think, and I think people just kind of identify with that. And also I kind of am generally quite a Marmite character. So because of my energy, smash up the likes. But because of my kind of Marmite-esque character, polarizing character, people either love me or hate me, and so most of the people either follow me because they love me or follow me because they love to hate me. So that's probably what it is. So it's like a mixture of everything, really.
It's good.
And also, I was very early. I made my first video in May last year, when the boom really started. So it was good timing as well. I think I was a bit lucky. There was a bit of luck in there.
Okay. Now, good that you were, it was a nice surprise. That you are here in Amsterdam, and all the best with your channel and in this sunny day.
Thanks very much, mate. Okay. Thanks very much. It is lights out, all out.
Okay. Cool. All right.